Hello! Hello, 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 hello. Hello, and welcome to this final boss fight live stream of Minecraft. My name is John, and I am joined by Jennifer.
Hi.
And we are here to, well, play some Minecraft, clearly.
Really?
As you can see, between times, I set up a tree farm. It runs pretty much the same as the kelp farm, but it's above ground, not
And it works with
underwater.
trees.
And it works with trees, not kelp. And it replants the trees with these pokey hands.
It's really cool looking.
It also really hurts if you stand in front of it, so
Yes, don't do that.
we need to remember to not stand in front of it. Or to demonstrate that, this is how much it hurts.
Don't do that, John. Oh!
Yep. See,
How
it
many
really hurt.
hearts did that take off you?
That was 2 hearts.
Oof.
But at the moment, it dumps the items into this chest, which is very full.
I already took out a whole bunch, too, so, like, wow.
Because, as you can see, in the middle of the tree farm, there's a little chest that's glued to the rotating tree farm.
Right?
Phoenix
Well, I
says,
thought...
Phoenix says, Angel, please demonstrate it again, as Phoenix wasn't watching.
No. He's such a dick.
So basically, that chest will fill up. If that chest fills up, the tree farm doesn't have anywhere to store things, and it will then just
Right.
drop them. So when you emptied things out of the chest, that was full, and so it
Oh.
just dumped everything that it had in, and it's now going round again and picking up more things. Evening, Pendragon Nomad.
Alright, so, John, you are now my film crew for the Carpenter version of Pimp My Crib. Check it out, my dudes. So, as you know, this was originally just the original 5
This is
by...
how they do it, right? They like jump around a lot, they zoom in and
Yeah.
out, really handheld footage, very shaky
So this
cam.
is the original 5 by 5 thing. As you can see, I put down some new flooring, got rid of those awful stair seats, got a proper bed in it, and then I put in these shoji doors because nobody wants their workplace in their home. So that separates that, and if you go out this absolutely beautiful glass door, then you come over here to the actual carpenter's workshop. You have some gravel here, so that all the mud gets caught in the gravel and not on your shoes, to some more absolutely beautiful flooring. Big windows for plenty of light for those little details. Our carpenter's table, and under here, what you can't see is a fantastic area where eventually we will put one of the saw blade mechanic thingies so that we can make more complex, pretty looking pieces of wood.
Several saw blades is the plan. This is
Cool.
this is
Okay.
that space that we were just discussing. Uh, I might go round it and replace some of the dirt and stone with some nicer materials. I might not. One thing I am planning, and I haven't told Jennifer about it yet, but I am planning to run like cables underneath most of the town. We've got a mod called Refined Storage that I don't know if you've played with at all, Jennifer.
I made an iron chest.
That's from Iron
Not the extent of it.
Chests.
Oh, then I probably have not touched refined storage.
Refined Storage is basically the next upgrade for storage. So Iron Chests let us make iron
One
chests.
chest, which is one chest, but with two chest storage dimensions, right?
Yep. And then it can go up from there. So, for instance, under the tree farm at the moment, we've got a gold chest. So you'll see that that's actually like effectively a triple chest. And then you can also make diamond chests, which are one more chest. Refined storage is a computer system. And it allows us to digitize our storage.
Ooh, that sounds handy.
So if our intention is to have sort of little things like the Carpenter's workshop, I want to be able to run effectively... I want to run internet under the village.
Oh.
So that we have access to all of the materials that are at each person's workplace.
Our villagers are getting Wi-Fi. They're going to be thrilled.
It's more like cable, but, you know. We can actually get Wi-Fi because there is a wireless version of refined storage. So we can have little control pads that we can use.
Oh, I was going to say, isn't that what the ender chests were?
Sort of.
Guys, don't walk into the bonfire. Don't do that.
Don't walk into the bonfire or the spinning saw blades. These are both hazardous.
Honey, why do you look like a vagrant?
Possibly because she's a vagrant. Ada, are you...
Hi.
Oh, you're a shepherd.
No, she's a shepherd. I don't know what she's shepherding. We haven't got anything yet.
Oh, she didn't like me chatting with her.
Yeah, they don't sometimes, and it's weird, because they'll be like, you should be thrown in the dungeon. I'm all like, what the fuck did I say?
I don't know what I said, but apparently I was a show-off. So I got that going for me. I'm gonna start off. We're gonna grab some of the wood. I'm gonna grab some of the wood, and I'm gonna start building some of the things we need to get the. Tanny Pendragon Nomad says, Angel, why do you look like a baked bean?
Why do I look like a baked bean? What do you mean? Baked bean? I don't see it.
I'm gonna grab these apples out as well.
Do you have any idea what they're talking about?
Not sure. It's a TikTok reference.
Oh. I don't get it.
We are not hip with the youth. Apparently.
Nope. I mean, most of my meme knowledge comes from the memes of the early to late aughts, so... Oh, also, you don't...
What is the correct answer, Tanny?
Probably isn't one.
No, that doesn't make it more obvious.
2, 3...
Tanny is apparently going to send me the reference materials.
Cool.
Phoenix just says, baked bean that. I don't know if that's in reference to the you look like a baked bean or not, but I am confused, concerned, and several other things.
I'm pretty sure I hurt myself in my confusion. You're not supposed to be building. We're supposed to be going on an adventure.
I know we're supposed to be going on an adventure, but I want to get some of the stuff out of that drawer, out of that chest, so that while we're off on our adventure, we're actually... We're getting more stuff.
There, I'll go get some of my mining tools.
If you just get ready for adventuring, I'll be with you.
Okay.
Tanny says that they have sent you the thing in Discord, Angel.
Okay, I'll look at it after the stream if that's alright. Okay, so I've got my food. Got my bed. Got my backpacks. Oh, I need my laser. And I need my pick. My laser and my pick. That Nope.
Might need to upgrade the drawers.
Laser. Pick. Compass. Alright, I need to set my spawn point. In case things go bad. Shouldn't, but you never know. There we go, okay. So we are good. And I've got my temp pad, so at least we can come back quickly.
And the quantify key. Right. That should hold us over until we get back. Just gonna grab... You left me some armor.
Yep.
Keys can go away.
Oh, we forgot to add invisible armor.
It's coming in the next update.
Yay!
You appear to have taken your top off. Ah, you've got your backpack on.
It's because I've got my backpack on, because we're going on an adventure. Let's go. Whee!
I mean,
You've...
it's not the normal thing for me to have to say to you, you've taken your top off, and you explain that you've just put a backpack on, but...
Alright, so...
The Nahida skin doesn't make you look great, says Phoenix. Did my internet die again? It did. It seems to be back now.
Well, okay.
That was weird.
I mean, I can see you walking on water, so...
It just flashed for like 2 seconds of absolute nothingness. The stream died, the Twitch thing died, everything died.
Bizarre. We still live?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh, weird.
I mean, we
Right.
weren't for a few seconds, but...
Just double checking. Double checking. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
we're gonna hit the mountains. No, I'm double checking my map. So we're gonna hit the Sunflower Village first,
Okay.
because it's already getting kind of late. You grab a bed.
I do not have a bed with me.
Why would you not have a bed?
I was not made aware that we would be sleeping on this adventure.
It's pretty far. Yeah. Sorry.
I'll
Could've sworn
find
I
one
could
at the
do something.
Sunflower Village. It'll be fine.
But yeah.
Also,
Hello.
I will remember to add to the next update as well comfort. The mod comfort, not just comfort in general.
Yeah, what does that do?
It adds
Was that the one
sleeping
with the
bags.
sleeping bags? Yeah, that's so cool.
It adds sleeping bags and hammocks.
Cool.
Hammocks let you sleep through the day to get it to nighttime.
Why would you want to do that?
If you want to go monster hunting, if you want to do certain things that need it to be night.
Oh, I suppose. My allays disappear. I'm...
Oh, boo.
Yeah, have you noticed they're not flittering around the village?
I
don't know
had
where they
noticed that,
vanished.
actually.
I don't know when they went away, but they're gone, and I'm sad.
I have also seen a mod in a mod pack that somebody was playing online that basically instead of like just accelerating the night, it tick accelerated the night.
What does that mean?
So when you were asleep, time moved faster.
Ah,
Which literally meant all of the machines and everything ran faster.
cool. Oh dear. I don't think we're gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Oh, I'm gonna make us a hidey hole.
We'll be fine, we've got armor.
You seen? Okay, fine. But if we get attacked by a blitz, it's your fault.
I got a diamond sword.
So do I. That doesn't mean I haven't been killed by blitzes before. They're nasty. They throw, like, lightning charges at you from a distance. They're assholes.
We're on an adventure! Put your top on.
True. There. There.
Also, Phoenix has clarified that they meant the skin doesn't look good when you're not wearing a... Like, when you've just got the armor pieces on the legs and not on the chest.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
I found a ravine. I'm over here.
You fell in a ravine?
I found one. I was right at the edge, and it's just like, oh, that's a solid drop.
Right. Yep. Okay. Yep, okay. So you definitely want to be on this side.
Yeah, there's a hole over there. Simulated Nights. That might be the mod they were using for that pack. It was a cool pack. Like, it started off very strong, and then it just sort of turned into a standard mod pack, which was a little bit disappointing. But it started off with you, like, rebuilding the universe.
Cool.
And then it sort of turned into a standard automations, like, skyblock pack. Which is a little bit disappointing. Not horrible, but... You know, there was a lot of opportunities for fun things, because you, like, started off in this void dimension, and you had to start off by building the basic chemicals of existence, and then...
That is cool.
Like, building gravity and stars, and you built a planet.
The things people come up with for mods is just... creativity. There we are. There's the Sunflower Village.
Hey, Sir Dribbles. Welcome in. Hi.
This is not the Sunflower Village. This is the Mountain Village. Ignore me. This is the village we were aiming for.
Yay. We got there. Even if we weren't meant to.
No, we were meant to... This was where we were aiming for.
Even if we were meant to get somewhere else first. About to watch the rest of a movie you weren't watching the other night. Okay. What movie were you not watching the other night and are going to continue to watch in a minute? Oh, you weren't enjoying? What? Oh yes, I can read. What movie weren't you enjoying the other night? Hi, Norbert. I need this.
Did you just smack him?
No, I just asked him to get up.
Yeah. Norbert, get out of my bed. So you can still
Oh god, he's the Galaxy Volume 3. Yeah, I'll take your bed.
Now,
Nice meeting you, Norbert.
Okay, so now we're gonna go this way.
Should I set a tempad point here, or...?
You can if you want to.
Yeah, probably not going to need it.
This is just a tempad point for me because it's a distance I don't have to walk. And I'm exploring. And my next goal is to go that direction.
Is this the first time you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Drew? I am curious to discuss that with you at a point when I am not streaming to find out what you don't like about it.
I think I've seen the third one. What happens in the third one?
A lot of Rocket Raccoon backstory.
Okay, yeah, no, I haven't seen it then.
I don't... I mean, it wasn't as good as the first two, but it wasn't atrocious.
Taika work on it?
No, I don't think so.
That's probably why it wasn't as good then.
Well, I don't think he worked on the first two, so...
Worked on the second one. What are you talking about? He voiced the Rock dude.
That's Thor.
Thor?
Yeah, Korg.
Oh. Okay, never mind me then.
Korg is in this one, so technically Taika Waititi did work on this one. But I don't think he's the director. If he is the director... yeah, Korg appears in 4, 3, and 4.
Alright.
And also Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, it isn't James Gunn. That might be the problem with it.
Oh, that's what it is.
Gunn left to work for DC. Where he's making a new DC EU.
EU?
I don't think it's... Is it James Gunn again? If it's James Gunn again... I mean, he's definitely not with Marvel anymore, and he's gone to DC to take over the DC cinematic universe. Because they need to do that again.
Well... not doing very good with it, I think, is the problem.
Oh, the problem is they keep... It is Gunn? Oh, my bad. Wow. I guess this is what we got to look forward to with DC.
Yay.
Out my ankles.
And they already shit the bed with Batman, so I wasn't really holding my breath anyway, so... Like... I judge universes for DC based on how they handle Batman. Which is why the animated universe is still, in my opinion, the best. Because they understood Batman.
Yeah. The problem is... My big problem with the DC universe in terms of
Not eat those, they will poison you.
No, these are fine, I think.
Maybe it's the other one.
There is a... My problem with the DC cinematic universe a lot of the time is they don't understand that the characters should be fun.
Yes,
Obviously,
it's always so dark.
It doesn't work with all of them. Batman doesn't have to be fun. But it works for Batman. It doesn't work for everyone.
The thing is like, Batman isn't a heartless monster either, and it feels like sometimes that's what they're trying to turn him into.
Yeah, like some of the best bits in the Batman animated series are when he's not.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
when you expect Batman to be Batman, and he is, because Batman's not a raging psychopath every hour of every day.
He's not. So this is the place that this is the village I really like. So
Okay.
I've claimed this for my own.
What's your new collection, Drew? I'm having multiple conversations, it's fine. Are you boarding in the villagers, or are they doing that to themselves?
They did that to themselves. I just have to open the trap door occasionally to let them out, because they don't know how to open trap doors. But they're dumb enough to know how to jump to get in, but can't figure out how to get out.
Ah, you've claimed the smart village.
Yeah, well, you know.
You collect Hot Wheels Batmobiles that you buy from the supermarket.
That's amazing, and I love you for that.
Okay.
This
There's a
house.
cat.
Yep, go ahead and just hit one of the trapdoors. He'll find his way out. There's a
Uh,
villager
this,
stuck in there too, it looks like.
yeah, the villager just jumped in with the cat.
Yeah, they do that. So this is the hut I've claimed for myself. And I will expand it and make it like my proper house.
Okay.
I will be the village mayor. And I love it because, and this is something, there's a mod pack that does this as well in 1.12.2. So I'm really glad that this is something that they do vanilla now. Is, as you can see, the actual buildings for the village and the building materials are different here. Bruce village and not a Plains village. So like, check this out. There's like a little, like a hobbit hole house.
How many Batmobiles do you have, Drew?
Love the hobbit hole house.
This is a nice house,
cool,
yeah.
Isn't it just a great idea? So this is, I'm going to obviously be doing a lot of terraforming. This is my next aesthetic project to play around with.
Fair. One of the villagers pushed me into the trapdoors there.
That sounds about right. They're assholes. Then... Okay, hold on. Gotta eat. I'm hungry. Nom 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 nom. So you can set a temp pad thingy here if you'd like.
I have done.
Okay, cool.
Pig, have some kids.
Piglet! I love how the piglet head is just the normal pig head on a really tiny body.
Yeah. I think possibly they just have realized after they, like... Because you know how they made the creeper first time, don't you?
Yeah, it was the pig got fucked up in the coding.
Yeah, I think after they did that, they were like, we're not messing with the size of the pig's head. We are just, you know, we've got it. It's gonna stay that size.
At least this one's got...
Sorry, I just thought Noria was walking around naked. She's just wearing a pig shirt.
Yeah. No, some of them are wearing clothes that are just so pale. When you look at them against their skin, it looks like they're naked. I'm pretty sure it's a pig onesie, actually.
Oh, it's like a pig kigurumi.
Yeah. And this girl's wearing like a striped bikini with a yellow cardigan on.
She's going real, like, Jubilee with it. Like...
She is. I mean, very 90s Jubilee, but...
Yeah.
This guy's got a beard. He's crying. What's wrong with you? Why are you crying? He's sad.
Hello.
I don't know why.
Hello.
I wish you would tell me why they're upset. Hello.
He just... Hello. I will tell you a joke about an animal. Hey, you're not sad anymore. I'm funnier than Ash, whoever that is. Has a Pokemon trainer been here recently?
I don't know, but Ash is one that I see a lot. And I think it might be Patreon contributors, because I've seen like JV number hashtag.
Oh, yeah, fair.
So
he technically has 5 Batmobiles, a Batwing, a Penguin Duck car from Batman Returns.
That's amazing. I love that. Okay, so if we go back, so you've seen my village now. If we go back to our main village.
Yep. Village. Recently got the animated series Batmobile.
Animated series Batman is best Batman.
Oh, it's nighttime.
Like, yes, it is. Sleepy times.
My beds aren't going to match. Favorite episode?
But from the animated series?
of the animated series?
Oh, that's a good one. I'm kind of torn between Baby Doll, the
Yep.
first one, her first appearance, and the. Hold on, I gotta think
Episode
of it.
2, Heart of Ice, says Drew.
That is one of the best ones, and it is the epitome of how you recreate a character well.
I
That
saw
is,
artwork the other day that suggested Freeze is going to be the big villain in the next The Batman film.
as long as he isn't played by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You know, I would laugh if they brought him back. Like,
It would be funny, like, it would be so worth it, but also, like, if they're gonna take it in a serious route, don't do it.
yeah, he can't do serious Freeze, but
Mr. Freeze was a character who is the perfect example of dropping the ball. Because you have Mr. Freeze in the animated series, and he's absolutely fantastic. And they even carried that over to when they did Batman Beyond, or I think over here they called it Batman of the Future.
yeah.
Remember? They had an episode that focused on him, and they carried that kind of pathos and detachment. And that was really well. It probably helped that a lot of the team that worked on the animated series worked on Batman of the Future. Then the Arkham games came out. And you lost a lot of that. You didn't lose all of it, but you lost a lot of it. And then there was a series, very... Oh my god, it was just a sausage party of a series. The Batman. And that was an animated series, and they went in a lot of redesigned directions.
Never watched that one.
It's not terrible if you try to kind of turn off the idea that it's Batman.
That seems like a problem to do with.
It's hard to explain. Some of the writing's really good, but some of their decisions are kind of stupid. Like Riddler
Yeah.
is his whole backstory was all of their backstories except for Batman's was basically overhauled. I mean, Harley Quinn was like a TV romance show host.
Okay.
Who wanted to get a TV show about the Joker, and that's how they hooked up. So like that's the kind of rehashing of characters that they did. And they destroyed Mr. Freeze. Completely got rid of the whole concept of pathos with his wife and everything. And it's almost like they turned him back to what he was in the comics originally, just a dude with a cool gun.
I mean, I was going to say that's where he started, so...
But he's like, quote-unquote, edgy. I think that's the problem with the Batman animated series, is... They tried to make it like a shonen anime, and it doesn't work. I mean, I applaud them for their efforts, and some of the later seasons aren't that bad, because I think they realized that this was not a good direction for Batman. But it is not my favorite series. But they did do Batman vs. Dracula, a film, and that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Especially because Vicky Vale isn't terrible in that movie. So they really shot him in the arm there, and then...
Do you mind if I move the Carpenter's workbench?
Yeah, sure. I just kind of stuck it there so it was on the ground so I could use it, but, yeah, put it wherever it works best. I think it was not the most recent comic. A series that did come out, like, in the last decade. Smooth! I heard that.
Yep.
Is that your bones?
Only some of them.
But it's a comic that came out in the last decade, and they've rewritten his backstory again. But they've got Nora, except Mr. Freeze is a psycho stalker who froze her because she rejected him.
Sure.
So, needless to say, I hate that a lot.
Sir Troubles agrees.
It's awful, and I hate it.
Also, Sean's doing the lurking now.
Hello, Sean. So obviously, I have very strong opinions about that, but like I'm hoping they don't do that in the movies. If they took the movies like in a similar direction to the animated series and gave Batman back his humanity, made the characters humans instead of horrifying, I think that's DC's problem. The characters aren't human anymore.
I say, the problem I think they have, and it's not one that I am alone in sharing with, in general, they don't let the characters have fun.
They don't. And that's sad.
Apparently that got retconned. No one liked it.
What? Mr. Freeze being a psycho stalker?
I assume that to be the thing.
Good. Because that was awful. I don't know who came up with that idea, but it was terrible.
Yeah, Sir Dribble says, yes, that. He is not a psycho stalker anymore.
Good. That was just, it was awful.
Right, I need to get to this. There we go.
I'm not against rewriting and rejigging characters, but there has to be kind of a point to it, you know? There didn't feel like a point.
Apparently they changed it so that they were married and very much in love, but were having arguments.
So, like, you know, any reasonable relationship.
Yeah.
That I can work with. That I can accept. Because the thing is you don't hear... The thing was you don't really know much about their relationship prior to her getting sick in the series.
No.
In the animated series, when they rejigged him in the first place. It's just they kind of presented her as this perfect ethereal being. And then when you get how she's mentioned in Batman of the Future, she like set up charities and stuff, and that's about the extent of your knowledge of her. Because obviously it's the future and she's died by that point.
Have you ever read the Batman Beyond the White Knight and the White Knight, like Batman Curse of the White Knight, etc., like the White Knight series, some might say?
No, I haven't. Honestly, a lot of my comic knowledge is from watching a guy called Linkara on YouTube.
So the White Knight series is a group of Batman stories where yes, Drew, we would. I'm gonna tell this story first. Where basically...
As you're telling the story, come with me to the Nether.
1 second. I need
the bright side, you don't need a bed for the Nether.
I need to turn off a thing. You can come out for a minute, because I don't want you cooking those. So yes, Drew, what is your Batman recommendation?
I just realized we need shields.
Could you make shields while I...
Yep, I'm just looking up the recipe. I don't remember how to make them. Where is it?
Basically, in Batman the White Knight, Batman's a bit of a psycho to begin with. He causes a car accident with the Joker. And force feeds the Joker antipsychotic medication.
I mean, okay. That's one way to do it, I suppose.
Oh, I got actual gold, not gold nuggets. He force feeds the antipsychotic medication to the Joker, and it cures him. And he is no longer the Joker.
Okay.
He realizes he is, in fact, like, he becomes the person who the Joker should be if he wasn't psychotic.
There.
As in, Jack Napier, fairly normal guy.
Right.
He launches a political campaign against Batman and the Gotham Police Department. It's nighttime, we should sleep.
Yep, hold on.
He launches a political career against the police department and Batman.
I mean, if it works.
Because he basically says, like, I should have been treated, and you just let this masked vigilante beat the shit out of me every week.
I mean, he's not wrong.
And sort of Batman's going on about a whole, like, in the initial run of it, Batman's going on about a whole thing of like, he's gonna, he's still the Joker. He's gonna come out with some trick at some point, and it's all gonna be a trick.
It's amazing.
And basically, he doesn't. Except he sort of does in a way, in that he is still the Joker and he still needs to be treated. But he has genuinely been cured, and if they keep giving him the treatment, he might have a life that isn't psychotic clown murderer. But in it, they have... they reveal that Mr. Freeze's parents worked with Thomas and Martha Wayne.
Oh, wild.
And
That's a neat take.
One of the defenses they made for Gotham was a giant ray gun of a certain kind. They had built a giant freeze ray.
Of course they did. I'm dying. No.
In Gotham Harbor. You to you, and to you. That's more than 8. There's a lot of particles to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonna need another one of these, aren't I? Am I? Yeah, I am. I need more lasers.
He's collecting his laser beams.
Lasers can only go 8 blocks. Drew says Batman Volume 1 Failsafe and Batman Volume 2 The Batman of Gotham by Chip Zdarsky are good Batman reads.
You're gonna have to send me those, and you're gonna have to send me those names in the Discord, because there's no way I'm gonna remember that.
Drew, can you send me those names in the Discord? Because there's a chance I won't remember that either.
Yeah, no, most of my comic knowledge comes from a guy on YouTube called Linkara. He has
just
a show
PM
called...
me.
He has a show called Atop the Fourth Wall, where he basically tears down really bad comics. So, like, he really, really doesn't like Frank Miller anymore. Apparently, this man lost his goddamn mind, and I believe it.
Frank Miller was famously renowned as a bad comic book artist.
I'm pretty sure I think it's Joe Quesada he kind of doesn't like either.
Uh,
I could be
Post it
wrong.
in the book club.
But basically,
Sir Drupal says, well, he has done great stuff.
I mean, like, Sin City was cool. Like, he has such a hard-on for Batman. It's like, dude, it's like, it's not even Batman he has a hard-on for, because when you read his Batman books, Batman is, like, super edgelord dickface, not Batman. What's I going with this? Oh yeah, anyway. So his show is called The Top of the Fourth Wall, and he does a lot. And like, he did a review for the New 52 series that came out from DC. He has done reviews for some of what he considers the worst event comics. One of his biggest complaints for event comics is supplementary material you don't know you need.
Yeah.
So
that's never fun.
During the event comic Ultimatum, which was an end to the Marvel Ultimates universe.
Yep.
There's a whole part where there's a massive tsunami that hits New York, and a whole bunch of people obviously die.
Yep.
Captain America gets caught up in it, and then he's rescued by Iron Man, I think, but don't quote me on that, because I can't remember exactly. Anyway, Captain America gets caught up in it, and it's implied that he has survived. Like, they did CPR, and he woke up, and he was okay, and walking around and fine. Then you find out, like, 2 volumes later, when you go to Hela's realm, where Thor is, because Thor's gone down to go save Valkyrie, because Valkyrie got killed. Captain America's down there, as well. And he's all like, Captain America, what are you doing here? He's all like, oh, I drowned. And it turns out that Captain America suffered from a condition known as secondary drowning, which is a real thing, and that's fine. That makes sense. But the problem is that's not in the main fucking comic. It's in, like, a side story comic. That's not even part of the Ultimatum comic event.
Yep. I mean, Marvel have had a real problem with doing that sort of thing with event comics. This is really becoming a comic book discussion stream right about now, but
it is, but at least we're still Minecrafting. But like, he absolutely hated that, and he had one of his little rage fits, which is hilarious. Because he goes off, and if he gets angry enough, he did a review for a Wolverine comic, and I cannot remember which one it was, but I'm pretty sure it was a PSA. But Wolverine kind of loses his mind, and he runs around, and he starts going, I'm a man, and he starts punching shit.
Right.
And so now, if he gets really angry, occasionally he'll just start screaming, I'm a man, and punching shit, and it's hilarious.
You are an insert, and you are allowed to insert. You are allowed to insert. We're going to go on the orange channel with you, and you are going to insert sticks, and apple, and sapling, oak sapling.
And then they did I remember him doing a review for a comic where, I guess DC did a series where they flipped some characters. So the concept was, you know, what if Catwoman was the protector of Gotham and Batman was the villain? The idea was, like, it was supposed to be Catwoman had Batman's backstory, Batman was supposed to have Catwoman's backstory, and so it was supposed to be flipped. But instead, they doesn't really go into Batman's backstory in that one. And they just make him like a psychopath. And I'm not even talking like regular psychopath. I'm talking like covered in blood, running around, laughing maniacally kind of psychopath.
I think we're okay for the moment, Drew, because we are meant to be Minecrafting.
Yeah.
We will do a comic book chat at some point in and bring you in when we're doing a stream that can cope with that.
I am literally just chatting because I can't handle this create stuff, and I'm waiting until we can go to the Nether. So
I'll be right with you.
Yeah, take your time. Where was I?
Comic podcast when, says the Gurks.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, okay. So they did this. They did a series, and apparently there was a bunch of them. But he reviewed this one where Catwoman was the defender of Gotham, and I don't know who the artist was, but oh my god, I hope he doesn't work for them anymore, because the pure amount of sexualization was ridiculous. Instead of Alfred, Catwoman has like a maid girl, and I think her name was like Mindy or something. It was really weird. And she was wearing like the naughty maid nightie kind of thing. And she would wander around the cat cave with a feather duster.
Yep.
She was legitimately trying to clean this cave with a feather duster. And it's like, what?
Right, why do we need to go to the Nether? What are we getting?
Because you said we needed blaze rods. And I told you I found a nether fortress that has a blaze spawner.
Okay.
That's why we need the shields. Yeah. So eventually, Bruce Wayne, who is somehow still super rich with no explanation, because like I said, this comic does not go into his backstory at all. Wait. There's a pig. Let me. There's a living pig. How did you get in here?
You got real lost, didn't you?
Did he come through the portal with us?
Well, not this time.
Apparently. I love piggies. So anyway, she ends up meeting Bruce Wayne at a party, and they hook up because you do. And
well, billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne, you know, most eligible bachelor in Gotham.
Yeah, but he's not that in this comic. That's the thing, though.
Yep.
It was weird. And then they hook up, and she ends up pregnant, and then he turns out to be a psycho, so she kills him.
Sure.
If I remember correctly, she pushes him off a clock tower a la Gwen Stacy.
I just speak. I will get back to that in a second.
Oh, what's up?
No, you finish this one, and then I'll talk about the next thing.
Okay, I'll look Gwen Stacy. And then the entire comic ends with her talking at her parents' graves, and she's all like, you know, it's a baby and it's gonna be a girl, and it's supposed to be like this really big reveal that she's pregnant with Batman's baby, even though Batman was a psychopath, and it's like implied that it might go bad. But like the thing that was really gross is like, okay, so when Batman reveals himself, for no reason, by the way, he had no reason to expose himself as a psycho murderer, because
why do you have a backpack?
This guy is like...
Do you try to join the team?
Can we loot him? How do we steal his shit?
Don't know that we can. Let's keep going.
Right.
Where,
was I? Oh yeah.
Where are you going?
So.
Oh, there you are.
This way. When he eventually, you know, exposes himself as a psycho killer, because, you know, why just marry the rich woman and use all of her riches and connections to cover up your psychopath murders? Let's just murder everybody she's friends with. as well, because that makes sense.
The normal thing you do, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to shut the door?
No, I think he's good.
Okay.
It's late enough that no one's gonna be out back, so wrong way.
No, I was looking for the comet. Supposed to be able to see it between the moon and Venus, but I'm not even seeing the moon.
Yeah, I think it's too hazy tonight.
No, it's not.
There it is.
Yeah, that's that's a
Nether fortress.
that's a fortress.
So Mindy gets killed. The Alfred stand-in is not even Alfred because she's not even that great. Why they didn't just make it Alfred?
He wouldn't look as good
So
in the
Mindy-
maid outfit.
Probably not. Mindy gets murked, and the worst part is the artist who drew it, like, drew her in a super sexy... It was like he drew over porn, then made her dead. It was gross.
Yeah, DC
was-
have an issue with that.
This was definitely one of those artists who draws his characters over like pictures of porn. It was just okay. No, not that way.
I was gonna say
What do you mean?
the a la Gwen Stacy thing reminded me.
Oh,
I've
shit.
just read a
There's another one.
Marvel have just done a What If series.
Yeah.
A new What If series. Based on, like, it's called What If Dark.
Right.
And so it's like twisted variations on some of the stories.
Right.
Kind of interestingly, they've done it to, like, a lot of them have been, or a lot of the ones that I actually read, because I don't think I read all of them. A lot of the ones that I read where it was an old storyline that they did a twist on, they did the bit prior to the change in the classic style.
Right.
And then it got to the moment where it changed, and then they updated the artwork for all the bit that
That's
was, like, new.
cool.
And one of them was What If Gwen Stacy?
Right.
And basically it was the moment when Gwen Stacy gets thrown off the bridge. But instead of webbing her and snapping her neck, as, you know, is implied in some comics that he is the cause of her death, not the fact that she fell off the bridge, but that...
Yeah. Well, because in the very original comic, it's when he catches her, and there's like a sound effect of her neck snapping, and that's supposed to be like a really poignant moment for him. Is like he saved her but didn't save her because you know.
But basically in this comic, he goes to do the web line to catch her, and the goblin breaks that web line, so he dives off the bridge to try and save her. And in, like, as he is doing the web line back up again to stop them from falling, he catches the edge of the bridge and it crashes the back of his head into the bridge.
They are.
And basically, instead of Gwen dying, Gwen survives and Peter dies. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh dear.
Oh my god, there's like 3 behind us too. Help.
And so basically it goes through her trying to deal with the fact that she has just found out her boyfriend was Spider-Man. Because obviously she's not meant... Like, she doesn't know at this point that he was Spider-Man. Until until she takes the spider outfit off of him.
Right.
And basically she convinces Harry to help her get revenge against Norman.
Right.
Not knowing it's Norman. Until until she is face to face with a gun with Norman Osborn. And Harry Osborn there looking on.
And is Harry, like, still on her side, or is he kind of like...
He ends up shooting Norman, but also it implies, like, in the aftermath of the comic, that she goes on to continue being sort of a powerless spider vigilante, and that Harry becomes the new Goblin.
Okay, I mean, that's not terrible.
I mean, it's not nice for them.
No, but I mean, like, storyline-wise, that's not terrible.
I got one.
Did? Awesome. Kind of trying to make us a little hut so that we can hide and heal, and then... Not sure how many of these you need.
I mean, I usually try to get about 10 or so to begin with.
Right. I want to destroy one of these spawners. Because I think having 2 spawners is going to be too much, but if we just have the one, then it's easier to... Oh no, it's not breaking the spawner! I didn't know that the laser doesn't destroy spawners.
I think spawners count as tile entities. And the laser can't break tile entities.
I don't have a pick.
I'll go take out the other.
Oh, ow! I walked right into that. Time to go out.
Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I've taken out one of the spawners.
Okay, so that should help. I didn't realize there was a second one.
I'm a little on fire.
A little bit. Did the shield not work against those?
They do when I remember to put them up.
Oh, okay.
I was just walking around and they've set me on fire.
Should probably make a potion thingy so we can make some health potions.
I think, looking at the time, we should go back and work on the carpentry stuff for now. But that we set a waypoint for here.
Okay, hold on. Let me write that bad.
That didn't work.
Program, new location, Nether Fortress. Location. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna stick a bunch of these down.
Oh, it's raining and nighttime. These are 2 of my least favourite things.
Right. Okay, so tempad, honk, gun, home, teleport, goodbye. Woohoo! Losers. But yeah, so that's the... I've been to and I looted. There's a whole nother one that I haven't actually gotten to yet.
Right.
I've seen it on the edge. I've seen it on the edge of the map. I know where it is. Just haven't gotten to it yet. And then I don't know what it is. There is a structure just past a plane of soul sand, and if you hover over the blocks, it looks like it's made out of blackstone. But it's not
Ooh.
just blackstone. The reason I know it's an actual structure is because if you move your mouse over the blocks, it lists polished blackstone, cobble blackstone, and blackstone stairs.
I think that's a... I think it's called like a piglin fort.
Cool.
There can be a lot of gold in that there fort.
Cool.
Right.
So I haven't been able to get to it because it is behind...
That's it, Bastion.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the real names for things. Urks, Phoenix, whoever you are.
Because it's behind Soul Sand Desert, which is full of skeletons, which have ranged attacks. Or we can try and go through the Blood Forest, which has all the hoglins in it, and those kick ass. So, yeah, I wouldn't be able to survive that.
Alright, I need some brass. So that's...
I am telling you, right now, watching piglins chase and kill the hoglins is freaking hilarious.
Yeah? You think they'd get along?
You would think so, but nope, the hoglins will try and kill the piglins. And, you know, they kind of scoop them up and toss them in the air.
Yeah.
The piglins don't like that, so they will kill the hoglins. And if you help the piglins kill the hoglins, they like you.
Jeez, have you seen how much dried kelp we have? That's a lot of dried kelp.
That's a lot of dried kelp.
Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to build a, I want to build a structure, a conveyor belt structure.
Okay.
Where we split the wood out into various machines that we want it to process through. So I'm going to need to make some mechanical saws.
While you do that, I have a brewing stand that I found in one of my villages while exploring. I'm going to make a witch's hut that we have a place for enchanting and brewing.
Sounds a good plan.
No, I came up with it. I'm gonna put all my exploring stuff away, and then I'm gonna get to building and making. So we have our bakery, John's house, my beginner house, and you know what? I think I'm going to make this one that's right kind of kitty corner to the bell. I think I'm gonna make this one the witch's hut.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do. The first thing I need to do is up and down. Is reset my spawn point. Now I'm gonna do that. Okay. Right. So I need that. And then I need... Nope.
Where did that iron go?
Yep. What iron?
I just had a load of iron plates, and they've vanished. No, they're still here.
I did not take them this time.
What? I came upstairs and I picked them up, and I don't know, it must have put them back down again or something.
How bizarre.
Desynced my inventory, I think.
Oops.
Weird.
Book. Wood. Okay. So, where'd all those books go? Okay, because we need a lot of books. We need bookshelves. Like, lots of bookshelves. Oh, whoops. Damn. Actually, you know what?
I have some of these.
Oops, sorry. Okay, try saying something?
Hello.
Okay, yeah, you are. Why is that? Oh, how do I mute you? There we go. Okay, try speaking now.
Hello.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, was I coming through both?
Yeah.
Which one of you muted me on?
I muted you on Twitch.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just put in a little bit of quiet music in the background for me.
Right. So. Well, you can go away notifications from Epic. I'm doing something.
Let's see.
So I want 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now one of you.
I really wish that YouTube would put your likes for shorts in a different list than likes for regular videos.
Yeah. And then, well, those are definitely the wrong way around. Does that work?
No.
Maybe. That probably doesn't work. Right. Shaft. No, wait. Didn't need that one. And so you are a belt, and you are a belt, and you are a belt. That's a belt. That's a belt. And why can't... Oh. So there's a torch in the way. Twit. And then I should be able to put the brass funnels here, like so. And you are going to be forced round robin.
Ooh, was another mod I was going to mention, because you said we were doing an update.
Yeah, what's...
Mod that lets you smelt zombie flesh into leather. I think that would be super useful.
I will see what I can do with that. You can put 4 rotten flesh into the redstone furnaces.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it turns into leather.
I have so much rotten flesh. I need leather, so.
Where did I... There's my spare chest. There's a don't think I can laser IO into a chute. I will give it a go. Because if I can, that saves a space. You can sit there. Laser IO node, if you sit here, it's getting to be nighttime. Cool. So I need redstone and quartz and nuggets. Redstone. Lapis, lapis, lapis. And the quartz. Do I have any in this? Nope. Let's just get a few. We will use them. Of course we'll use them. I'm loving laser IO. Okay, so first question. Can you see that? You can. Interesting. So you are going to be filtered. That you are an insert on orange, but you are only going to insert the thing I don't have in my inventory. You are going to be filtered to insert oak wood. And wrench. Did say you were an insert, didn't I? No, that's an extract, John. Okay. How do I... Cogwheels. Am I making this too condensed? Actually, yes. Because actually I think this is going to work better if I do the saws on the outside. Oh, I might need another saw as well. Yeah, I'll come back to that one in a minute. But mechanical belt from there to there. Brass funnel there and there. Blocker on the end here for now. And then I can put the chute back here. Sweet. So then I can just do that for you. And then how am I getting the power down here still? You and you like that. So I need gearbox there, gearbox here. That's going to need to be a vertical. I need 2 verticals. And then shaft and shaft. And then if I face that the right way, it might actually start turning. And then are you going to rotate the right way? You are. Out. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's working so far. Gonna need another saw in that work line, though. I do believe. And hopefully that will work. So I need to squish 3 more iron. And then be able to make another mechanical saw. And then does it work if I put the saws in a line like this? Belt to there. Belt to there. Belt from there to there. Brass tunnel, brass tunnel.
Oh.
You okay there?
There was a moth and it flew onto my chest and I smacked it on instinct because of all the mosquitoes that have been around. And I hit my chest really hard. I'm a menace to myself.
Yeah. So you are going to have a belt along there. Sean says, solid work.
Yeah, I know, right?
Phoenix says, we do not condone self-harm. Oh, shoot. Okay, Jennifer, you might want to come down and have a quick look at this.
Okay, coming.
Also called PETA for animal cruelty.
Doesn't count if it's a moth. Coming. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
So once again, don't stand on the spinning saws, because saws.
That's a bad idea.
But we have... This line is doing the stripped oak planks.
Yep.
This line is just going to get... I'm not doing anything to this line at the moment.
Right.
So it's just going to end up being wood.
Works.
And then this is going to be... I'm going to put a lava underneath the last block here. And blow up with a fan. And I believe that will cause us to get charcoal.
Cool.
And then these are the oak planks you needed.
Yes, that is awesome.
And so what I'm gonna do is remember where I put the stairs out of here. I'm gonna set up a little thing to laser IO those upstairs.
Cool. Link some of them because I need them, but...
Also, if you're listening to your own thing, singing along with it, not great on stream.
I'll stop. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's nighttime again.
It is nighttime again.
So I need andesite. Funnels is just andesite alloy. And kelp.
here to get... Oh, I was going to the stone thingy. That's what I was doing.
So you, and you didn't mean for you to do that. I suppose that's not a huge problem. That's a bit of an issue. And then you get the funnel. Ah, no. None of these things are the thing I want to click with. If you put a andesite funnel on the side of a chest, or on any side of a chest, it either acts as an import into that chest, or starts throwing stuff from that chest on the ground. One of those is not ideal.
Yeah, seems like it.
Actually, I think I want you to be drawers, not chests. I have so much wood in my inventory. So yeah, I want you to be drawers so that you can only hold one thing.
Should be lucky that they get to hear me sing on this stream. They have to pay for me to sing on my stream. One of my redeems for 20,000 points is I sing on stream.
Has anyone redeemed it yet?
Phoenix did, actually, just recently, and he says it's his biggest regret.
I guess nobody ever said it was going to be good singing.
Yeah, right? Of course, it doesn't help that I was kind of half-assing it.
Yeah, Phoenix says, unfortunately, I did.
I was trying to do like 6 different things at once, so I just pulled up a cheesy song from Azumanga called Cooking is So Fun, and it's one of those little songs that they play like before an ad break on anime. So I kind of sung that off key while I was doing like 6 other things. They weren't very impressed.
Ah, their loss.
I know, right? You've heard me sing on stream. It's even more horrifying when I put the effort in.
I mean, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. So what I want to do is grab a laser node. That is definitely not where I placed you.
Oh, what's wrong with you, Ida?
And
Are you angry?
on the down, you're gonna extract on magenta, and on
Tell you
the
a joke about an animal.
up, you are gonna
There, she's
insert
happy now.
on the magenta. And if I grab stripped oak logs and put them in there, you should start getting more. If I remember to link the things. Yeah. So I just need a couple more of the laser nodes, but that's easily doable. So there are two things I will do during the between episodes time this time.
True. Yep.
One, I'll set up the laser nodes along the top here.
Okay.
I'm going to also get, so with storage drawers, which are the drawers that we're using for the storage.
Right.
Shocking, I know. There are a number of upgrades that you can get. So you can get, like, iron upgrades give you 4 times the storage. Gold gives you 8 times the storage.
So it's like with the storage, it's like with the enhanced chests, basically.
Yeah. So by default, they can hold 64 stacks, so 2048. With the 2x2 drawers, they can hold 512 of a single item. But at the moment, I've got a gold upgrade in these 2 drawers, so they can hold 8 times 512.
Whoa.
Which means we've got a lot of items that can be held in these drawers, which is good because we're getting a lot of items in these drawers at the moment. We can also get the void upgrade that basically if you try to put an item in and there isn't space for it, instead of not going in or, you know, hitting a limit on items, it voids that item.
Right.
So it just goes away. Which I'm going to do to some of these because we don't want, like, saplings, apples, and sticks to cause us storage problems. Because
apples we do want.
We want, but we're never going to need more than 2,000 of them in storage at a time.
Fair.
So
okay, you got me there.
Once we hit 2,000, I don't care how many more the tree farm gets, basically.
Okay.
And then when we use more up, the tree farm will keep collecting it. The other thing that we can get is the storage downgrade, which basically, instead of storing 64 stacks of a thing, it stores 1 stack of 64.
Oh.
And so the drawers that are downstairs at the moment are basically just an interim buffer.
Right.
So they aren't designed to have a lot of items in them. So I just want them to have 1 stack at a time.
Fair.
And then the items that are in them get sent upstairs to be stored.
Okay, real quick. What is the thing I need to put the zombie flesh into to turn it into leather?
These guys.
This thingy here. Okay, cool.
These are redstone furnaces. If you put them into this chest that's at the back, it puts it into them in turn, or yeah, just chuck it in one of them. Either way works. Either way works.
Comes out at the top. Perfect. Thanks. Like I said, I need it for books because I'm gonna make an enchanting table. I've got most of the witch's hut set up already. You got come check it out. Come check it out. Look, look.
Oh, stuttery. Why am I stuttery? I need to eat.
And she needs a roof, but she's coming along. Need to eat too, actually.
Hey.
2, 3, 4. I have energy now.
I wish eating worked like that in real life. Just like, I'm done eating. I am filled with energy.
Yeah.
Not just lethargic and stuffed.
So it only seemed right that if it's the witch's cottage, it should have dragon scales.
I am on board with that.
So here's our brewing stand, and then I'm going to make the glass blower table so that I can make some stained glass to put in these slots here, so it looks nice and mystical.
Solid plan.
And then this area here is where the enchanting table is going to go. So I've got to make enough bookcases to fill in this wall, and then the enchanting table goes right
in the middle. Yeah, solid.
So that's the plan. I just can't remember. Do I need to put bookshelves in the corners, or does it work just as well?
It doesn't matter. I don't believe that it contributes anything to put them in the corners.
I didn't think it did, but I couldn't remember. It's because I play creative so often, because I just like building things. There's a lot of things that I forget about what you need to do, and you actually can't access the creative menu.
Oh, I'm gonna run back because there's a skeleton.
I see the skelly.
Running home. So yeah, I'm gonna do that between this week and next. Just finish off some of that. I might put the lava underneath that one block and
My God, why is it so fast?
And get the charcoal cooking so that we actually get a decent sum of charcoal. Why isn't it dying? Die already.
I don't know, help me!
It died before I found my sword. I might also look at getting the next version of the pack uploaded because we've got a couple of mods in there sort of in the queue of things to come in.
Right.
I'm going to add... invisible armor is coming in the next update to the pack. And then the other pack mod that I've got in there at the moment is Curios.
Curios. I don't think I remember that one.
It basically adds curio slots.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's sort of additional armor slots for things, and it includes a slot for your backpack.
Oh, handy.
So you don't actually have to wear your backpack in the chest plate space. You can have a chest plate and a pack too. So tree farm can come off the list.
I've taken you to the fortress, and I haven't taken you to my island village yet. I'll take you to that another time.
Cool. So yeah, the to-do wall's coming along well. I'm going to add one to the to-do wall, which is upgrade to the new to-do wall John has seen with create. Coming soon.
Ah.
But yes, it is now time for us to do the wrapping up section of tonight. Thank you guys in the chat so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. If you haven't done so as well, head on over to the Angel Games player and follow her over there. She does a lot of gaming over there. And also, if you spend 20,000 points, they will put in the effort to sing.
So long, farewell. I hope to see you soon.
It might be better than that.
I haven't watched that movie in a while.
It may or may not be better than that.
I make no guarantees.
We at Final Boss Fight, however, do have a Discord that you can join to talk to us about the games that we're playing and how much you want us to stop Angel from singing. We are powerless to affect that.
You guys just don't know real art. I'm offended.
We also have a YouTube channel where Phoenix says don't. Just don't. We also have a YouTube channel where you can catch all of the replays of the things that we have played, both Minecraft, which is going up on there at the moment on Wednesdays, as well as most of the other stuff that we have going up throughout the week. Head on over to the YouTube and ding the little bell over there, and you'll get notifications as to when things go live there. We also have a website, www.finalbossfight.co.uk, that you can go to find all of the cool stuff we do. It has links to the Discord and to the YouTube channel. It also has the ever-expanding FBF podcast network, where you can hear things such as the Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign, the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, the Spelljammer Academy, and the upcoming onto the podcast network Light of Zarixis campaigns that I am running, as well as things like Call of Cthulhu, and we're doing world building that is going to be added to the podcast network shortly when I remember to upload it somewhere.
Oh, and talking about comic books, because we're all nerds here.
And apparently we're going to get a podcast about talking about comics at some point, because I think both myself and Jennifer could talk to my brother about comic books for a while, and he wants to apparently do that thing. So, stay tuned. We might talk to him about that soon. However, for the moment, I'm going to go over to this screen. Not this screen, that's the screen I'm on. I'm going to go to this screen where we have the credits. Where we're going to say that tomorrow night, over on the Angel Games player channel, Angel, are you playing Yakuza this week?
Yes, because I had to make up for Star Rail last week. So it's Yakuza this week, and then it's Trails in the Sky next week. So, yes.
So tomorrow night, Angel is playing Yakuza 0. On Friday, on the FBF channel, Jeff is running Horror on the Orient Express. Saturday, we have Tyranny of Dragons. The group is a little disheartened after their recent fight and loss in the caverns of the cult, with both Artorias lying dead and Aegis captured by the cultists. The group head back to town, regroup, and meet some new heroes. On Sunday, the Dungeon of the Mad Mage game continues as the group continue to progress through the Twisted Caverns level of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, as they find out what has usurped the Kuatoa's god and hopefully fight back against it to allow the Kuatoa to go home. On Monday, Angel is going to be yelling at monsters in Genshin, and then later on the FBF channel, Light of Zarixis Grave Alliance. The group have found some allies to help them stand against the Zarixian Empire in the form, this time, of Grimzod Garganhale, Vampirate Captain of the Last Breath. On Tuesday night, hopefully, if Sean's got his computer working, we are going to continue the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough of The Adventures of Aurelius and Roswin. On Wednesday, Angel is going to be failing at Star Rail.
Again.
And then we are going to continue more FBF Craft on Wednesday evening. Phoenix says Angel is going to be yelling at the ground in Genshin Impact because that is her highest cause of death.
He's not wrong. I fell to my death again on Monday. I'm really bad at that.
That is all that we have time for tonight, but we are going to do a raid and we're going to send you guys over to somebody else. Let's see who is live at the moment. Let's go and raid into Starship Trooper, who is currently streaming Not Applicable. We're going to go and send the stream over to Starship Trooper, who is playing a thing. Go give Star some love. We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, so long. Bye, guys.